Well, hello, Naperville. It has been a while since I've gone live inside of either our Naperville Area Business Insiders group, on our YouTube channel, or on our Facebook page. But I'm glad I am here today. I hope you are glad that I am here today as well. So typically when we do our lives, we're either doing them for one, to help you promote your business, or two, to help you promote help you promote your business, or when we are trying to help you build your business. So today's going to be one of those business building episodes. My name is Derek Barron. I'm the owner of Naperville Local. I appreciate you taking some time with me out of your day, your evening, whenever it may be. It is Thursday, and we are in the fall season. Things are changing. The leaves are starting to change. And by saying fall season, it also means it's football season. So I am a Badger fan. For you, those of you around here, I hope you don't cut out because of that. But it's we're going to have a great game coming up this weekend, hopefully, and even a bigger game. I believe it is next weekend. It is Notre Dame against Wisconsin. So I'm going to dive into a presentation today, which I think you're going to find very interesting, that will help your business grow and reach your current customers or clients, or your current or future customers and clients. So let me share my screen with you. Add to the screen. So here we go. So what is it that you need to know about SMS or text message marketing? I will do my best to cover that in as short a period of time as I can and give you some valuable information. So let's dig in. We're going to cover today what is SMS marketing, why you should use SMS marketing, things you need to do in SMS marketing, things to avoid in SMS marketing, your SMS marketing opportunities, and not hot, but how to get started with SMS marketing. But yeah, SMS marketing is a hot market as well. So again, we'll jump in. SMS marketing is a powerful strategy, but it's important to always respect both the channel and your customers and clients. We'll cover what you should do, and more importantly, what you should not do. But remember, it's really important. Your customers and clients use text messaging to communicate with their partners, their children, their relatives, and close friends. It's a privilege to receive access to their text messaging, their cell phone. So you want to make sure you take an opportunity and take advantage of this opportunity and treat it the right way. Here's everything you need to know to make sure you are using this form of communication correctly without annoying your customers and clients, because you never want that to happen. If you come from the medical field, which is where I come from, your patients would also fit into this situation as well. So let's jump inside. So what is SMS or text message marketing? It's sending promotional campaigns or transactional messages for marketing purposes using a short message, SMS, like if you're texting somebody that you know, friend and or family. These messages are ideal for time-sensitive offers and updates for mobile users, as well as communicating with busy individuals on the go. We're going to show you how you can communicate with those busy individuals to get them into your store, maybe e-commerce, maybe into your restaurant, maybe to have some yogurt, some ice cream, maybe to buy some flowers, whatever it is, especially in the holiday season. Maybe you need a pumpkin, and there's a great place out there in which you can get your pumpkins, like as in Keller Farm stands. So how should you use SMS marketing? SMS marketing is not only a way to switch up your messaging channel, but it also offers an average open rate that is significantly higher than email. Email open rates are good, but not as good as marketing with text messaging. So Twilio is a cloud communications platform. It's actually the one we use on the back end of our Grow platform. And it shows that 96% of SMS messages are read within the first 3 minutes of receipt and 90% within the first 3 seconds. So that means as soon as you hear that ding, it's going to go off and somebody's going to grab that and read that message. While open rates do not always correlate with higher click-through rates and higher response rates, a higher open rate does mean more people are seeing and reading your messages. So number 3 things that you need to do in SMS marketing, or I think I'm going to say number 3, the third point. Here are the things that you need to do in your SMS marketing. Get permission. It's really, really critical. Let me kind of jump away from this for a second. So it is extremely important that you get permission to market. In other words, if you're out there as a business and you're buying a cell phone list and then you're just pushing out text messaging, you are going to get yourself in trouble and potentially even get fined. That is not what you want to do. So when somebody signs out forms, or they're purchasing a pizza, or their dog is getting groomed, or they're buying a pumpkin, or they're coming in and getting ice cream, whatever it may be. If you're attempting to get their name, their email, and their cell phone, you have to tell them essentially up front what you might be doing that for, but just be careful. Okay. So again, you want to make sure that you are getting permission. Before you launch your SMS marketing campaigns, you need to get permission from the contacts to send them messages. When you ask for your client's mobile number, you should always include exactly how you plan to use it. So it could be, appointment reminders. It could be, we're going to send you Monday morning motivation quotes. We're going to do whatever it may be, or we're just going to send you maybe weekly offers that you would like to get involved in. You just want to make sure that you tell them what it is. You also make sure that you plan using the collected data in compliance with GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, a data privacy and secrecy law. It's something that's new. Hopefully you're all following it. It was created and passed by the European Union, but it also does apply here to most US companies. To collect more phone numbers with consent, it's important to create an opt-in strategy. So you have a way in which you can actually get people into your business if you actually use an opt-in strategy by sending maybe an email or a text message out to them in which you can get them on your list. It's a great way to do that. So there are many ways to allow your audience to opt in, such as offering incentive to join your text message list, including an opt-in option for an email, cross-promoting optional messages on your social media channels. So there are many ways to do it. You just need to start with one. And if you need some help, we'd love to help you do that. So make sure your text has value, just like I hope you get value from these messages that we'll be bringing to you more consistently and more often. I want your text messages to have value. Each of your messages needs to offer value to the contact, such as information about sales, invitations to special events, or announcements about special offers. It's a great way to keep people invested in your business. Also, keep in mind the importance of segmentation. Now, this is something that you have to have a platform that allows you to do it, because let's just say for a restaurant, for instance, you have people that come in and have steak, and you have people that come in and have seafood, and you have people that come in and have pasta. You don't want to send a steak message to the pasta person, and you want to send a seafood message to the steak person. It sounds kind of odd, but it is very true. You can, what we call tag, when those people come in from an opt-in form or anything else, we can tag them to make sure we're segmenting so that message gets to the right person. You always want to personalize your text. Remember, with SMS messaging, you have access to your contact's personal phone. Most of their text messages are from their family, friends, and close colleagues. So this is not a place to use a real salesy tone. You want to make sure you're offering value or offering assistance or deals. Keep the content customized and conversational, and always use their first name. So the generic "hi there" doesn't always belong or work the best in a text message. Keep it short. Keep your messages short and clear. SMS marketing is not the place for paragraphs of text. It just doesn't work that well. Most people think of text as a quick form of communication on the go, so they are not likely to take the time to read a long message, but they are likely to get annoyed with a lengthy text. So you want to make sure you are not annoying your people. The next thing is the message should only be a couple of sentences, and you should always include a clear call to action. I'll get to that in just a second, but strive to keep your messages around 160 characters. It's not always easy to do that, because if you go over that, sometimes they get split into multiple messages, and sometimes you'll have the second part of the message showing above the fourth part of the message. So you want to make sure that it's not getting messed up. It's helpful to use what are called link shorteners, such as bit.ly, to shorten links that are sent through SMS messages. So if you're trying to send them out of the page, so if you want to say, hey, here's our dinner special tonight, here's our dessert special tonight, here's our weekend special, click here. You don't want to put www.yourbusinessname that's really long.com in it. You just want to have bit.ly weekend message. And it's a better way to get that message across. Plus it cuts through on you. So here's our fourth point. Things to avoid in SMS marketing. Don't send too many messages. All too often, people get irritated by having too many texts come in their phone if you are doing text messages. So you want to be careful. You never want to overwhelm them with a bunch of texts. No one likes to be bombarded with messages, especially not on their personal phone. So if you do seven in a row, unless they know you are going to be sending them a message for the next 7 days, if you hit them up 7 times in a row, I promise you they're going to drop out or opt out. Remember that text messages are a very high open rate, so your contacts are not responding or completing the action. there's probably a reason that they're not taking that action. Either your messaging is not grabbing their attention, or the receipt is not a good fit. The recipient is not a good fit. Instead of sending more text, rethink your strategy and segmentation and make sure you're sending out the best messages for you and your customers and clients. You may need to change your call to action or try different groups of recipients, or perhaps you are sending your message at the wrong time or day of the week. There are certain days in which you should send that, but you have to make sure you're sending it at the right times. And actually, it's just a testing process. For a pizza company, it would work really well to send after 4 p.m. For a business that doesn't open up until noon, it doesn't make a lot of sense to send it at 7 a.m. in the morning. And we could talk about that at how to fit best with your clients and customers. It may take a little bit of experimentation to find the right formula for your text message marketing strategy. So don't forget about unsubscribing. This is just as important, that when people opt in, they want the opportunity. If they're going to unsubscribe, you want to make sure they have a fair opportunity of that. Most people know they can respond with stop or unsubscribe to be removed, but don't make that assumption. It's actually very important that you put in the message that you send with every single message on the bottom of it. We always take a few character spaces, drop it down a little bit so it's not right in the initial message. And it says stop to prevent further SMS messages, just the polite thing to do. A great way to do this is to send a welcome message once they've joined into your text messaging campaigns and letting them know of their options. And the best way to prevent your contacts from unsubscribing is by sending valuable messages at the perfect time. Be honest, remind them how they can stop your message. If at any point in time they don't want to receive them, they can get out. You don't want a bunch of frustrated recipients receiving messages they don't want and telling other people how annoyed they are with your brand, your restaurant, your clinic, your flower shop. You don't want that to happen. Don't forget the call to action. The call to action may be the most important part of the message. Not every single message that you send out has to have a call to action, but it should, because you're at least giving them value. And the value would be, hey, make sure you click on this link to take you to our weekend offer. It's just that simple. Without a strong and clear call to action, your contact will be left to draw assumptions and are more than likely to skip your message and move along in their busy day. The call to action helps you see who has an interest in your product or service as well. And we can do what are called retargeting services on the back end of that too. Once a lead performs a call to action, they become a highly qualified lead or prospect. They go from a lead, some interest, to a prospect. That means they've got a lot more interest because they took action and followed up with that. So make sure your call to action is easy to understand and execute. You may even want to include an incentive for completing the call to action to increase the likelihood that your contact will take the action. And finally, 5 here, your SMS marketing options. I'm going to run through a few here that work out great. A quick check-in. Sales is all about building rapport with the contact. So SMS marketing allows you to do this by pulling your communications out of an email and into their text message. So if you do blogging, send out a quick text message, say, you know what, I thought you might find this blog interesting about hot spots to go in Naperville in the fall season. Be sure the text message seems relevant to the conversation and not intrusive. You always want to be polite and valuable. And do this by adding value to the client and helping them solve their problem. Think, give, and then ask. In other words, give value, then ask for something in return. Avoid following up with your pitches to try your product. Instead, try to understand your customer's motivations so you can start a free-flowing conversation if that takes place. And when we say free-flowing conversation, most people think that I'm going to have to pick up my phone. And if you have big, thick thumbs like me, it's not always fun to try and communicate on the phone. But when you use this, actually, our system, our Grow platform, allows you to use it from your desktop or a tablet or your phone if you wish. We have an app that goes along with it. But if you want to send messages and chat back and forth, if you'd rather do it from your desktop, our platform allows that. So if you have new products or service announcements, this is a great way to send a message. So using text messages to notify your clients or customers of new features, new menu item, or a new product. It's a great way to just ping that into their phone. And remember, text messages are personal for many of your clients, so use this channel sparingly and only when you believe it adds significant value to them. Also, remember that if you are thinking about including a link to a page, make sure your landing page is optimized, especially for mobile, or they're going to bounce right away out of there. So you want to make sure you're sending them somewhere where they'll get value from it. If you have an e-commerce business, or if you have a business that has an e-commerce component to it, you sometimes want to send out surveys to collect client or customer feedback. Text messages are a great opportunity to capture this feedback from your clients and customers. You can ask them to share feedback by responding to your text, or you can send them a link in the form. A great way to do that is, we recommend that inside of that, you don't want them responding again, long text form inside of the phone. We want you to send them to either Google Forms or Type Forms, or actually, again, with our Grow platform, we can give you forms as well that they can fill out that are very mobile friendly. Surveys with requests for long form answers are the best sent via email. So you don't want long form going out in a text message. It's not the proper way to do it. If the form involves more in-depth responses, make sure it's easier for them to use on their desktop or on their tablet. Coupons. If you have a coupon for your business, for your practice, for your store, for your restaurant, sending that out. So let's just take a pizza business. Typically, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are not always the busiest for a pizza restaurant. So a great way to get a coupon in front of them that says, how about stopping in either on this Tuesday or this Wednesday, and you can use our 25% off or 50% off or buy one, get one. Whatever that may be, you can send that out and you will immediately get responses back coming in for the coupons. It's a great way to boost some business for yourself. The strategy is perfect for Cyber Monday and other holiday sales. So you're going to send them out a coupon or send them out a link that leads them to a coupon page that you have. It'll work great for you. So instead of fighting for attention in overcrowded Cyber Monday inbox, meaning in the emails, stand out by sending a text message to your contacts. 6 here, if you want to get started with SMS marketing. So if you aren't, and you're sitting there with your phone and you're sending out one-off messages, that's not the best way to do it. We'd love to chat with you if you'd like. We've got our Grow platform that can really help you grow your business in many different ways. SMS marketing is easy to implement and test in your business as well. So you don't have to always stick with it. You want to make sure it works. So it's another tool for your tool belt for growing your business and communicating with your contacts. And just as you do with your other tools, you'll need to experiment to see which SMS messaging strategy best suits your business and client or customer base. So thank you very much for taking your time. Again, my name is Derek Barron. That's my lovely bride there, Terry. We work with Naperville Local. Actually, we own it. So if there is any way in which we can help you build and grow your business, or if you have something that you want to promote, we ask that you send it to us and we will post it up on our line on sometimes our Facebook page, our website, and or on our Instagram page. We really want to help you and your business be seen, be heard, and be found. So again, if you are a small business owner in the Naperville area, or you know of one, please do us a favor and send this to them. Maybe they'll get tremendous value. Or if you are an owner yourself and you want to set up just a small chat to talk about how you could implement SMS marketing, or you have questions about marketing for your business, please feel free to reach out. We look forward to that. Have yourself a fantastic week. Enjoy the rest of the week and the weekend. Take care. Bye for now.